Let's talk about Vela. I'm upset that he's leaving LA.
Is it confirmed?
No, but like
My brother was right.
They said it's not like done deal, but like they're saying that they're in talks and they're just waiting to see if they get somebody better first, and if they don't, then they'll get him. So I'm hoping they get somebody else.
And that's the thing. If I know that I'm someone's second choice, like if it's like team wise, I would say no.
That's true.
Like if I was Vela and I was like, oh, I'm hearing like things that I'm second choice. Like if I know how much I'm worth as a person, I wouldn't go to the team like that. It doesn't matter like how much money, like I guess they offer. I wouldn't be someone's second choice.
You know why else I don't think he'll go? Because he doesn't even like soccer that much. His favorite sport is actually basketball.
Oh, isn't he like a Lakers fan?
He's like a huge Lakers fan.
Because when I saw him, like I guess on the news, they were giving him like jersey of LeBron or something, and he was like really excited and happy.
Yeah. His favorite sport is actually basketball.
His favorite sport could be basketball, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he's good at it.
Yeah, the only reason he plays soccer is like just to get money.
Don't say that. That's
no, it is. No, it is. It is. He only plays it to get money, and like it's not like his what's it called?
His passion?
Like, yeah, it's not his passion to play soccer.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I wouldn't want to hear that. Like, if you're just. I mean, I guess people do that.
He's my favorite player. He's like my favorite like Mexican soccer player like ever. That's why I got like season tickets in the first place.
Yeah.
But like I know that that's a fact, but like that doesn't take away from the fact that like he's such a good player.
I don't know. Like, I know that Barcelona wants him, but if I was him, and if Barcelona was like my favorite team, and I've always wanted to play there, then I would say yes. But if it's just going to like cause more problems and like make problems for the team that I was part of, I wouldn't go.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go.
I don't think so either, but I wouldn't want him to go. I just feel like it's going to be like kind of all last minute kind of thing, and now like how is LFC going to go with that? Like, are they going to have obviously going to have someone to replace him, but do they have the right people? That's why I'm just thinking. I mean, that sounds like
I think if Bella leaves, we're gonna need like somebody world class, world famous to pick up what he's leaving.
Yeah, like someone that he actually could use. Because my brother was telling me, what if they get someone from the Galaxy? I forgot who he said, but he told me a few names.
Ibrahimovic, maybe?
Oh, yeah, it was the name. I don't know, like...
He already talked shit about, like, our stadium, though, so I don't think he would want to go. Ibrahimovic. He said our stadium was small.
Is the Galaxy stadium bigger?
I think a little bit.
Okay. If it's, like, bigger by, like, a little bit, and you're talking smack, dude, like, there's no comparison.
But he's famous for that. He's, like, a famous shit talker, and, like, he's kind of like Kanye, where he's all, like, into himself and stuff. Big ego.
But you like Kanye. You don't care about his ego. You're just like, I love Kanye. How my foot fell asleep.
Uh-oh.
It's just like, I hate it.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. But do you think people, if Vela was to go like to a different team, do you think people are going to sell their season tickets to their season ticket holder and be like, I'm just here for Vela. I don't give a damn about the team anymore, and they sell it, and then they'll see their prices drop?
I don't think we'll see enough of that for prices to drop, but I think there will be some people that just jump ship I was thinking about it.
Yeah. My brother told me that if Vela were to leave, he's like, GG. And you should sell your tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I was like talking to this guy from work.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about that. We were like, what if Vela leaves? And he's like, no. I don't know. Like, I guess he's the reason why I like KFC.
Mm-hmm. He's the reason why I got season tickets, like I said.
I mean, Zimmerman's awesome. Like, he's not the front of the face.
Yeah. He's not the face of LAFC.
Yeah. Vela is. I just don't know who they could get. Do they have, like, a time frame when he had to decide? Or can he just, like, can this still be, like, a debate?
I think there is a time, but I don't know when it would be. There's, like, a window.
Like, you should say something.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he should leave. I think he should stay.
I think so, too.
Because I don't think Barcelona would even, like, use him that much. I think it'll be, like, another like,
player.
Chicharito going to Manchester and just sitting on the bench for them.
Yeah. Because he won't be the front of the face of Barcelona. I know that for a fact. And yeah, he's going to bring more, like, fans.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not going to be the front of the face of the team.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to be the one who everyone's going to want to take a picture or, like, report to or have reports from or have interviews from. Like, he's not that person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I think, because I don't really keep up with Barcelona.
No, I think that's true. It's like one of the biggest teams in Spain. In the world, basically. One of the biggest. But we'll see.
Yeah. So, these YouTubers that I watch got arrested.
Not arrested.
Yeah, okay, so I watched like these two YouTubers. I guess they're Sam and Colby. And they like, how do I explain it? They
like on video? They got arrested?
They do YouTube videos. So basically they explore places that are like abandoned.
Oh, like urban explorers.
Yes. So, like, they've done like really crazy videos and like they gone in really dangerous places where you can't trespass.
Yeah.
But I guess finally, like, every time they do like a really risky video, they're like, oh, we really got away with it, you know? Like, everyone knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Because it was bound to happen. Like, if you're trespassing an area, you're gonna get arrested. But they've been like getting away with it. Like,
where did they trespass? Where they finally got arrested? Florida.
Yeah.
Like a theme park or something.
What was it? I think it was like, I'm not sure. I think because I didn't really read into it, but I read some of it. I think it was like a school, and they trespassed and they got caught. I think it was recently too. It was January 16th. They got caught and booked. And this is what I read. One of them had a fake ID. And I think they had an expired ID, and one of them had bail for $6,000, and another one had bail for $2,000 for trespassing. So the one who got like fined $2,000, he got released first, and the one who got fined $6,000, he got released like 2 days after.
Oh, okay. But they're out now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's crazy because like every time I watch their videos, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, they're gonna get caught one day. Like, all his fans know, like, you're bound to get caught one day for trespassing. Like, that's something that you shouldn't mess with. And I don't have, like, the courage or whatever. Or I'm not that savage to trespass. Or, like, do explorations like that. Because I get, like, I'm a weenie and I get scared. So, he got caught. Well, they both got caught. And it's like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen, next? And I guess they were talking about how they're not going to release content, I guess, for a few days or something.
Oh, okay.
Because the police advised them to not do that.
Not talk or anything.
Yeah. So we don't know if the video, because every time they film and there's like cops around, they take out their I guess their SIM card and a memory, so they won't get like I guess fined or in trouble for videotaping.
For taking video.
Yeah, so we don't know if that video of them trespassing the school or whatever they got caught
confiscated
for.
Or something. Yeah. Or they got destroyed somehow.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, I know what happened. Or they're gonna keep making videos. I mean, if I was them, I would take that seriously.
Yeah.
Like, if that's like their passion to make those kind of videos, they keep doing it. But if it's gonna cause consequences, I would just stop. Because I wouldn't want to like have a record of trespassing or messing with the law.
Yeah, just for a video.
Yeah, or for content. I mean, there's different content out there you can make. I don't know. I'm just, but I like them. They're entertaining. Yeah. I watch them.
What was this called again?
Sam and Colby.
Oh, okay.
I think I've showed you them before. They're,
Is it the guys that like yell out like if we reach like 200 subscribers?
It wasn't that. It wasn't Brendan Taylor. Not the one. Okay. Not the one who the pretty boy.
Oh, okay. The one in the sewer.
Yeah, not him. It's not him. He's actually the one who I started watching about those worst reviewed places I was telling you about. He like started. I guess he didn't start the trend, but he was like one of the first people I saw that started doing the trend of the worst reviewed. Yeah, because he went to, I think the first one I saw of him was, I don't remember, but I think it was, he went to like the hometown buffet, and the chicken was kind of like pink.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, and then he went to like Mexican restaurants, like fast food restaurants, and like the chicken's like not flavored and it's like raw and ugh.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, and then one time, he went to like, I guess he went to like a Fantastic Stamps, like one of those well-known barber hair shops, and his friend asked
Super
for like
Clips or whatever?
Yeah, Super Clip. I think he went to Super Clips, and his friend asked for like I guess a fade by the worst reviewed place, and the lady like left it all like ugly and messed up, and then he had to wear a hat, and it was funny because he's like, I can't do it because I like my hair is like everything to me, like I guess he said that or something like that, and then he's like, I paid my friend money to do it, and I paid for his haircut, and then afterward they went to like his barber shop, and they went inside to show the hair salon lady or whatever, and then they were just laughing at him, and then so I had to fix it like at home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't do that.
No.
For a video.
No, I wouldn't do that either.
And then people gone to like the worst reviewed tattoo shops and gotten tattoos.
Oh my god.
And then got in like to a nail salon and stuff like that. I kind of want to do that, but I feel like there's like limits that I'm willing to.
I wouldn't get a cheap tattoo.
No, I would not. That's something I wouldn't do. I think I would go to like, sorry, I think that like, I think I would go to like a nail salon, like the worst nail salon.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And just see like how they do my nails. I mean, I'll probably be complaining about like it hurting or stuff, because when they do your nails, they use like a machine, it's like a sand, like they sand it, and sometimes like they're not careful with it, that they sometimes hit like the edge of your skin, and it hurts. Like you just flinch back, and
or like what if they sand it too much?
I don't think there's a problem. We're just like, I'm always afraid when they pull out like the machine and it goes, it's kind of like the dentist, like that noise they have with the machine, but they put in your nail, and like sometimes, like I guess they have to like hold it, so then
you don't move.
So it won't hit the skin. So they like push back the skin and they do it.
Okay.
But some people they go near like the cuticle area, and that's like my most sensitive place. So it hurts me right there, like when they sand it. And I get scared like every time. But that's like one risk you take when you get your nails done, because some people are just like really quick on the job, or they just want to get the job done, and they're not like really careful with it. So I'm just like, I get scared.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I get scared.
You're a weenie.
I'm not a weenie.
Yeah.
No. Would you ever... Sorry. Would you ever get, like, your nails done? Like, not, like, acrylic nails.
Not, like, painted? Just, like, done? Yeah, I can do that.
Like a clear coat?
A clear coat? Why?
Would you get your nails painted?
No.
So how would you get your nails done?
I don't know. Don't they, like, do stuff to, like, clean it up or something?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, like, paint it.
Yeah. But since your nails are, like, short, I feel like you have to let them grow.
Yeah.
Would you ever get a pedicure?
I don't think so.
Why, do you have sensitive feet?
No, I would just think it would be weird.
Guys get pedicures all the time. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Pedicures are nerve-wracking. I mean, going to the salon is, like, scary. I mean, it's nice because you have your nails done. It's, like, pretty. But, sometimes people are, like, not sanitary or, they just do the job quick. Oh, one time, okay, that nail salon place that we went, like, where you went with my mom and I?
Yeah.
They messed up my nails so bad.
Uh-oh.
And, okay, so I've been going to that place because a classmate recommended that place to me. And so I was going to that place, and I walk in one day. I don't know, I had, like, this weird feeling. Like, I was like, oh, I feel like something's gonna happen, you know? So I sit on, like, the little chair where they have, like, the setup where they're gonna do your nails and stuff. And the guy who's a nail technician, he was there. I don't know what happened, but, like, I was telling you, that little machine that's, like, the sand machine where they, like, try to make everything flat and even. He was going all crazy with it. He hit the cuticle area, and then he, like, cut it. And I started bleeding. And then I was like, and my mom wasn't next to me. Like, she's usually, like, next to me, or she was getting a pedicure but across from my table. So
kind of like when I went with you.
Yeah. So I was, like, here, like, all painful, and then he, like, cut my nails. Like, I had acrylic nails on top of my regular nails, and he, like, cut it, like, really, like, lower than it's supposed to be, and he cut into my nails. And I was like, that's where I said, no, I'm not going to take this. Like, I'm not, like, insensitive when it comes to people doing my stuff, but it was hurting me. Like, it was hurting me, like, you know, he, like, I was bleeding from my hands. So then what he does, I guess it works, but it was painful. Like, I had cuts. He got, like, some alcohol and some cotton balls. He puts it, like, down over my cuts. And then that's when it started stinging me. Like, it did help, like, with my, like, blood coming out everywhere. But that's when I was, like, tearing. Like, I couldn't like stand. I couldn't hold my pain, so I started, like, crying. And then my mom's like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Mom!" And, like, I yelled at her in Spanish. And I was like, "Mom, it hurts." And she's like, "What happened?" Like, my nails, like, it's bleeding out cuts, and he cut it too short. And then everyone turned around, like, they looked at me. And so, like, they looked at me thinking that I was over-exaggerating. But then I showed them my hands. And then they were, like, all freaking out. They're like, "Oh my gosh, like, this never happens to us. Like, I don't know what's going on." And then they, like, told him, they're like,
was he drunk or something?
I don't know. Like, I guess he was having a bad day. I don't know. He just looked out of it. So then the lady comes and she's like, "I'll take care of you. Like, just move to my station." And I was like, okay. So then she does a really wonderful job. Like, she does my nails the right way, and, like, she does a really nice job. But then she's like, "Are you gonna pay?" Like, I could have been a bitch about it and not paid for their service. But she's like, "Okay, this is how much you owe me." I couldn't be like, "Oh, fuck, I'm not gonna pay for it." Yeah. You know? Like, you've ruined my nails.
Fix this one first.
Yeah. Or, like, why am I getting paid for a service? Like, I was, like, all done for it. But I didn't want to, like, cause a bigger scene. Because I felt like, since everyone was looking at me, I felt like it was kind of overwhelming. Because I feel like people were thinking, like, who weren't nearby, thought I was being, like, very dramatic or whatever. So then I paid for my service because I was like, okay, after them like messing up my nails, they fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it costs labor and time.
Mm-hmm.
So then I got my nails fixed, and then he was like, the owner was like, I'm so sorry about what happened. Here's a gift certificate. So the next time you come, you get that service free.
Mm-hmm.
So then every time I came, the reason I kept coming back to the salon was because every time I came back, I was treated like VIP. So then every time I walked in, they're like, oh my gosh, they're like, Dini, why are you like, you know, really nice. So then they would make sure my nails were always perfect.
Oh, that's good.
So that's why I kept coming back in.
Oh, okay.
Because after the bad customer experience, they gave me a good customer experience afterwards. And like I
to make up for it.
Yeah. So every time I come back, and even though I take like a while to come back, they still remember me. And so that's why I go there. But I started going to a different place because the place I go to now, it was cheaper.
Oh.
And they did a good job. It was actually the first place I ever got my nails done. So I decided to give that place a chance.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah. And then talking about nails, I won, like, I guess, you know that fair place we went to, like where you met my mom, and my brother, and my sister?
Yeah.
So they have like a silent auction and stuff like that. And I signed up for this like certificate for the nails, like a nail certificate, so I can get my nails done. And then when I got my certificate, guess what?
What?
The certificate said it was expired.
Oh my god.
So then I was gonna complain like to the church. But I was like, no, I can't complain because you know that'd be bad for me because what person would complain to a church
that their gift certificate is
expired if you're donating money out, like, you know, a great cause.
Yeah.
But
that's pretty bad anyway for them to do that.
So then I went to the nail salon that was at the mall. It was this other nail salon because we have so many nail salons. So I went to the mall and I was kind of nervous because I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my nails done, you know. What if like after I got my nails done, like, I'm sorry, your certificate's not, you know, working.
It's expired.
Or if I were to like bring it up to the, you know, my appointment or whatever, they'll be like, I'm sorry, we can't do this. You have to pay out of your pocket.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna take the risk, get the nails to, like how I want it, and if I have to pay out of my pocket, then oh well, I have to pay out of my pocket. So then the nail technician, she did my nails and she saw the certificate and she's like, oh, the certificate expired. And I was like, I was like, I'm so sorry, like I don't want you to think like I'm like a fraud or I'm just like, you know, trying to brush off the expiration date or whatever. So she's like, oh no, I see that it was donated to your church. And I was like, yeah, it was. And I was like, I told her, I was like laughing. I was like, I didn't want to complain to a church because I felt like if I were to complain, then I guess God would like do like I don't know. Something's gonna happen, you know. Don't mess with God. Yeah. So then she's like, oh no, she's like, since it was our donations, we donated it to the church. Like it was our fault that we gave it expired. So I was like, oh, okay. And then, so then I got my nails done. Oh, but it was expensive. Like, that place was expensive.
Oh, yeah.
So then I was like, oh, I liked it. Like, it was really nice. It was a, like, really nice treatment. Like, how they treated me and everything. But the place was expensive. Like, it was out of my budget. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't come back here.
Oops.
Yeah, so yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Have you ever had like any bad experiences when you got like your haircut or like just in general? Like it could be the DMV or like a service.
Let's see. I don't think so.
So So are your services been like excellent, like a 10 out of 10?
I don't think they've been a 10 out of 10, but like I don't think anyone's ever like messed up so much that like I remember like an experience being like horrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like when I was a cashier, it was too much pressure on me because customers felt like I was the one putting the prices.
Oh yeah.
So they would complain to me, and all I would have to do was listen to them. Like I couldn't talk back to them. I couldn't disagree with them. I would have to like agree with them for them to like, you know, not take out their anger on me. Because like I've had situations where customers are very angry, and I think the best approach is to be like nice about it.
Yeah,
because if you're angry and you're talking to someone who's like angry or like more angry than you, like they're just gonna explode and just pick a fight. Like some people are just pick fights.
Yeah. Some people just want to complain.
And I've actually had experiences like at my job where people gave me fake coupons.
Fake coupons?
Yeah. So, we're not that... Well, at the time when I was working at the store I was working at, we weren't that strict on coupons. But I guess during the winter season, it was the season where there was a lot, I guess, fraud and, like, weird activity going on. Because there was this, thing where people would try to confuse you when you were giving them change. And make it seem like you're getting the incorrect change. If you weren't like on top of your game, then you would be giving them like twice the change. So there was like this one time I had this customer and she gave me 100. She's like, can you make me change for 100? So then I was like, okay, here's your change. And then she's like, hold on, let me try to remember. So she's like, can you break down 100 or something like that? And then I gave her the change because she gave me 100 and I checked that it was like, you know, the right thing. So then I put it under a drawer because all the big change, like over $20, you gotta put it under a drawer. So then she was like, you only gave me back 20. And I was like, no, I gave you back 100. And she's like, no, you only gave me back 20. See, I only have 20 right here. Like in my hand. Like you didn't give me the rest of the change. And I was like, no, I gave you the 100. And I have the 100 under my drawer. Like, she's like, no, you gave me back the 20. Like you only gave me a 20. Like I'm missing $80. And so she was like, and then she was talking really fast and she was like talking in a very loud voice to like intimidate me. And so then I was like, no. And so then I was like, okay, if you want to fix this, I have to call my manager and we'll count our drawer. So then she's like, no. She's like, oh yeah, that's right. You gave me the correct change. But people do that sometimes to just like test you. And so then they could get more money. So then I had the same situation happen to me, and then I was short money because I believed them, and I was short money, and then I got in trouble. And then there was coupons that it was like weird because it was like a coupon that said no purchase necessary but free item. So like say like a hair dryer, free hair dryer, no purchase necessary. And like I was reading, like that was like the season where it was like during the winter season where our managers were giving us like very strict instructions, like all the options that people can like mislead us and stuff like that. So one of them was like, don't take free coupons. Like you have to like purchase something and then the coupon would be like equivalent amount. But if it's automatically said that free item, whatever value, whatever, like it's not right. Like it might scan, but it's not.
Or it's not real.
It's not real. So then I kept reading, and then this lady kept doing. She's like, what the coupon said, and I was like, I'm sorry, but like our company doesn't take this coupon. So I was like, if you want, I'll call the manager. Every time I would tell them I would call the manager.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
So then I try to help my friend out. Like, I'm in the register across of her, and this lady always comes in the store, and she kept doing this. So then my friend, who was like my coworker, I told her I yelled, and I told her, don't give her the item. And she's like, but it scans. And I was like, I'm trying to like save you from like getting written up. Mm-hmm. So then she scanned, and the lady leaves like all happy. Like, she's mad at me because like this lady, I was right here and my friend was right here, and the lady was like on her register and whatever. So the lady's like yelling at me. She's like, don't listen to her. Like, don't, like, trying to like be off. Like, don't listen to her. Like, she doesn't know what she's saying. And I told her, I'm sorry, but we have rules. And I was like, you know, arguing. And she's like, don't listen to her. Like, she doesn't know what she's saying. Like, she's a rude cuss. She's like a rude, I guess, cashier or whatever. Like, she's like being really mean to me and aggressive. And then I was like, okay. I was like, all right, if you think I'm wrong, let me call my manager. So my friend coworker ignores the fact that I'm there and lets her go. So then my manager comes, and I told him, I was like, I told my coworker, you know, that this person is doing like misleading her and trying to get free items when it shouldn't be that way. And I warned her, and I called you over to like address this to her. So then she gets all mad, and then he's like, yeah, he's like, we have these papers, we have these rules, we have these videos, we have all these educational like videos that you guys could watch, and you're not following them. So I have to write you up. So then she gets all mad. And I was like, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Well, I tried to save her, but she gets all mad at me.
Like, they're gonna find out like sooner or later when like there's items missing.
Yeah. Like, that's one of the things I couldn't stand working at retail, was because there was a lot of shoplifting. And when shoplifting took place, it irritated me so bad because you couldn't do anything about it. Like, if you were to accuse someone for shoplifting, they could sue you. They could fire you and terminate you, like, on the job because you did that.
Right. So
if someone was shoplifting, you just take down the information, like their description, and then you just call the cops, and the cops will handle it from there. But if you were to intervene and like stop it, or like lay a hand on them, then they could sue you. And people would come to the store and shoplift all the time, and they would do it in front of your face, but you couldn't stop them. You just had to let them go. And it was the reason why I couldn't stand working in retail, because of that. It pissed me off, and it made me so angry, and I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I couldn't.
I would be mad too.
I was so mad. Like, it ruined my day. Like, you just ruined my day so much. And that's why when I tipped that guy's bike over, like, I had it because he will always come back, and I was like, okay, if I get fired because I tipped this guy's bike over, then let me get fired. So I did it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I would do. I just couldn't stand it. I mean, I called people out on it for stealing before. Like, I did it one time, and I remember the guy being so scared. Because there was like some young people, they were stealing Takis, and they put in your backpack, and I was like, hey, you! And he's like, what? Like, what do you think you have in your bag? Because like, you could, like, I guess since I wasn't verbally, like, I wasn't physically touching her or like intervening, but I was verbally speaking, like, it wasn't a problem. And the thing was, I knew where the cameras were at the store, so then I was positioned in a place where the camera wouldn't like record me.
Record you.
So then I yelled at him, and then he got all scared, and then he like dropped the chips. And then this other cashier who was like more badass than I was, we like yelled at him. We were like, "What do you think you're doing? Never come here again." So there was like us two, like it's the managers were around. They were like all the back of the store. So then he was like, "Oh my gosh!" And he's like, "I'm so sorry," and then he like ran out.
Oh my
like,
goodness.
It was like funny. I don't know.
I think that's a good thing to happen.
Like even when I go to stores, like among the customers, I see people shoplifting all the time, and it irritates me.
Yeah.
It's something I can't stand. And people will give me fake money too.
Like Monopoly money?
No. He would just give me fake money and I just knew right away. Because
it feels different?
No, it's because if it's, I guess like a 20 or 100, you could go like this, and I guess where the number is, there's like a green color.
Oh, okay.
I could show you.
And there's like a stripe, I think, too, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to
like
be able to see, his face see through.